Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my question is for the Premier. This government ran on a ticket to break up the Nova Scotia power monopoly. Doing this could mean a greener grid and lower rates for consumers. One of the flagship programs meant to accomplish this was called Renewables to Retail. When questioned at budget estimates last year, the Minister of Energy and Mines admitted that there had not been a single entity under the program, no uptake at all, ever. The reason, Mr. Speaker, is the barrier of high tariffs that Nova Scotia Power demanded and that this government legislated. Mr. Speaker, can the Premier agree that his government has in fact not made an ounce of progress in breaking up the Nova Scotia Power monopoly?
The Honourable Premier.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm very proud of the work that we've done with renewable energy, Mr. Speaker, in the province. We're going to continue to ensure that we have more wind coming online. We're second only to PEI in the country for percentage of wind, and we're bringing on more solar, Mr. Speaker, the most ambitious solar program in the country as well. There's more work to do for sure. That's why the Department of Energy hired an administrator to go out to a competitive tender so that others, Nova Scotia Power included, can bid on one of the most aggressive plans, most aggressive tenders in our province's history for renewable energy, and I look forward to that competitive tender. Thank you.
The Honourable Member for Dartmouth South.
Mr. Speaker, let's talk about Nova Scotia Power. Earlier this year, we learned that despite climbing power rates, there were unplanned power outages somewhere in this province every single day last year. And if you ask my constituents, they would say they all happened in Dartmouth. Mr. Speaker, part of the problem could be that penalties for repeated outages charged to the utilities are not high enough, or that the power company still collects the very same base rate from customers whether or not they have power. Mr. Speaker, can the Premier agree that it defies logic to have Nova Scotians paying for power they can't use?
The Honourable Premier.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And over the last few years, power rates have been stabilized, Mr. Speaker, in past governments with the NDP and Conservative Party. They rose a combined 70%, Mr. Speaker. We're going to continue to ensure that we bring on affordable renewable energy through competitive tenders, Mr. Speaker. We're going to continue to support efficiency programs so that we actually bring power bills down, especially for lower income Nova Scotians, like the announcement that I did on day one in this office. This is a very important file to keep reliability of the network of our power system, ensuring affordability and ensuring that we're reducing our greenhouse gas emissions as we have been over the last 7 years. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.